A low credit score isn't the end of the world. Repair your credit using these simple tips by howtogrowcredit.com.
While you watch this video, please consider subscribing. If you like this content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and feel free to comment down below with any comments and questions. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you have a YouTube channel, let us know that you followed us and we'll follow you back. Let's grow together. When the video ends, make sure to check out our list of credit building links below. And you can get up to 2 free stocks with Webull. One valued between $2.50 through $250, and the second valued between $12 and $1,400. Then, take a look at the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily.
These tips can save you to get a healthier score. The first step in credit repair is to build a plan. Be committed to changing your spending habits. Pay cash for things, and cut out unnecessary expenses. If the thing you're looking at is not both necessary and within your budget, then put it back on the shelf and walk away. You may be able to reduce your interest rates by maintaining a favorable credit score. This will make your monthly payments easier and allow you to pay off your debt much quicker. If you have credit cards where the balance is more than half of your credit limit, pay these down right away. Your credit score can be negatively impacted if you are carrying a large balance compared to the available credit you have. While you are paying off these cards, reduce the balance to a small percentage of your available limit. If someone promises you to improve your score by changing your factual history, even those properly reported, negative entries that are otherwise accurate will stay on your credit report for 7 years. A good credit report means you are more likely to get financing for a home. You will get a better credit score by paying your mortgage payment on time. Homeownership also means you have assets that you can rely on to increase your credit score. This will also be useful if you end up needing to borrow funds. Do not spend more than you simply cannot afford. You will have to change the way you think. In many cases, credit was easy and people could stretch themselves too far, but now the economy is paying the price of those days. Be sure to assess your finances and find out the things that you can truly afford. Credit repair requires that you begin paying your bills. Even more important than just paying your bills, is to pay off the entire balance, and pay them on time. You will immediately see changes in your credit score when you begin to pay off your debts, especially those that are active. If you and your creditor decided to set up a payment plan, make sure you get the terms in writing. If you have finished paying it off, make sure you receive proper documentation as proof to send to credit reporting agencies. You need to work with the companies from whom you have credit cards. You should contact the company and request a lower interest rate or a due date change if necessary. Don't be afraid to ask for alterations in interest rates or dates of payment. This helps you retain a good credit status. Late payments are added to credit reports and will greatly decrease your chances of getting loans or a loan. Make sure you check out any credit counseling agency you consider using. The industry is rife with fraud and people with ulterior motives, so finding a legitimate credit counselor can be challenging. Some are simply fraudulent and are out to get your money. You should research any counseling service you are considering before initiating communications with them. Avoid credit schemes that will get you in trouble. Scams abound on the internet that shows you how to change your credit file. You will be prosecuted, it is against the law. You may end up in jail if you are not careful. Take the time to carefully go over all your credit card statements. You are responsible for each item on your credit card statements. Find and challenge errors on your credit report using the dispute process offered by each credit reporting agency. Write a dispute letter to any agencies with recorded errors, and include supporting documents. Your letter should be sent with a request for a return receipt, so you can have a record that it was received by the reporting agency. Look for a trusted credit score repair company that has good reviews online and is legitimate. There are lots of credit improvement. Many people have been the victims of a credit improvement scams. Do not file for bankruptcy if you do not have to. Bankruptcy does not drop from your credit report until 10 years have passed, so you will deal with the fallout for a significant period. Although it seems like the wise thing to do at the time, it will bring you negative consequences in the long run. It may be hard to get a credit card or a loan if you declare bankruptcy. The statement will do is draw further attention to negative reports on your credit history. You should keep a low balance on your credit cards to improve your credit rating. Your credit score can be raised just by reducing your balances. The FICO system notates when a balance on a card is at 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100% of the total available credit. Debt collection agencies can be the most stressful part of dealing with bad credit. These letters stop collection agencies that harassing debtors, but the consumer remains responsible for paying the debt. Only work with legitimate credit repair companies. The credit repair industry does have its fair share of agencies that do not live up to their promises. Some people have been victimized by scams that were supposed to help their credit. One way to separate the wheat from the chaff is to check user reviews online. A terrible credit crunch can generally be caused by lacking the funds to pay off multiple debts. Even if all you're making is minimum payments, sending along at least a little money will mollify your creditors and prevent them from contacting collection agencies. Attempts to defend negligence or bad credit will not succeed, even if they are justifiable. The creditors are only worried about results and numbers. The inclusion of the defending statement could have the opposite effect, as it brings more attention to the fact that you have a negative mark on your report. Prepaid credit cards can help to rebuild your score without late payments or going over your limit. This will make you serious about taking responsibility for your financial future. Put your credit cards on lockdown and don't use them at all, if possible. Stick to your budget by only spending the cash that you have allocated for spending. If the purchase you're buying is more than you can currently afford, you can use a credit card, but pay it back as soon as possible. Your credit score is significantly affected every time a fresh line of credit is opened by you. Resist the urge to sign up for credit cards even when they promise you instant savings at the checkout. Credit scores are adversely affected by opening a store credit card because of their high interest rates. Opening additional lines of credit negatively affect your credit score. When offered large discounts or incentives for opening a new credit card, resist the urge to open a new store credit card. If you continue to increase your debt, you could see a drop in your credit score. Be sure to document any threats that are made by a creditor or collection agency, since these are illegal. As a consumer, you are protected by certain laws, and you need to be aware of them. Be aware that threats made by a collector threaten you. This is not legal. You should be aware of the laws or that safeguard consumers' rights as a consumer. If you are struggling with payments as planned, talk to the creditors themselves. Often they will work out a deal. Often, a creditor will work with you to devise a repayment plan that is not reported to credit bureaus if you are proactive about contacting them. Furthermore, this can help to redistribute your financial resources in a way that allows you to focus on repaying debts that fall under more stringent terms. Pay down your debt now. Creditors take note of your debt versus your income. Having a significant amount of debt compared to your income means that many lenders will view you as a credit risk. Build yourself a plan that can help repay your debts and commit to sticking to it. If you are unable to make minimum payments, contact a credit counseling agency for help. These counselors can help you by negotiating with creditors to resolve a repayment plan that works for your financial situation. Credit counseling helps you understand how to best manage your salary and meet your bills. If you see a discrepancy in your credit report, be sure to double-check it. No one is perfect, not even your bill collectors. Mistakes can be made, and it is your responsibility to make sure they don't negatively affect you. This can be easily handled with a credit dispute. Creditors compare the proportion of your debt to your income. You will be seen as a greater credit risk if your debt is too much for your income. You are not likely to be able to pay off the debt in full right away. Just get a plan and stay with it to pay off your debt over time. You may want to seek out credit consolidation programs if you find improving your credit scores difficult. Put all of your debts together to make it easier to budget for them. This helps you make payments on time and get your credit score up. Make a thorough inspection of your credit report to search for any discrepancies. There could be a mistake or error in error. If you notice mistakes, file a credit dispute and the offending mark will get removed after a while. Keep track of all the info on your credit report so you can file a complaint if the report has errors on it. Keep track of every contact you make, including letters and emails, and summaries of any phone calls you receive. When sending a dispute letter, send it certified mail as proof of mailing and receipt. Debt consolidation may be an effective way to better your bad credit. If you can consolidate your debt, it makes it much simpler to budget and track your expenses. It will also be easier to pay bills on time and improve your credit. Making monthly credit payments promptly is one of the best ways to build your credit score. You should always contribute something, even if it is only the minimum payment. You may not think so, but missing one payment can seriously hurt your credit rating. Make sure to keep a record of everything when interacting with credit bureaus in case they make mistakes. Keep track of the interactions you have with everyone, including emails and letters, and the information about any phone calls. Send your dispute letter as certified mail so you mailing it and the sender receiving it. Maintain both a savings and a checking account. While your bank account does not show up on your credit score, you will come across lenders who want to see proof of income and budget management abilities that can be shown from a look at your bank history. It is, however, very important that you keep your saving or checking record clean. The accounts must look perfect to the creditors for them to be impressed. The fastest way to start repairing credit score is to focus on paying off debts that are already outstanding. When you are trying to repair your credit standing, consider getting some form of credit counseling. A credit counselor can show you how to combine, reduce, and repay your debt, while still managing to meet all of your monthly financial needs. You must be willing to rid yourself of your cards, and you must make timely payments to all of your creditors. Credit counseling can be a sound first step if you start to build your credit back up. You must be willing to commit to pay your creditors and to abide by the budget that has been worked out. Limit the checks done on your credit report. Anytime someone looks at your credit score, that inquiry is noted. For example, you can hurt your score if you only keep your balance above $1,800 when your card has a $2,000 limit, even if you make your payments on time. A great tip for people who are looking to repair their credit is to take out new credit and pay it off quickly. You may be able to return to good standing while demonstrating responsibility. If you are searching for ways to repair bad credit, you should have multiple credit types. Your credit score takes into account the various kinds of different credit types. Why would you wait until tomorrow to make changes that could be done today? You could easily use the tips that have been provided to better your credit score. Before your low credit score begins to adversely affect your life, use the information from this video to gradually increase your overall credit rating.
Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily. Also, check out our list of credit building links below. If you like free, you can get a free stock valued at $2.50 to $250 from Webull by signing up with our affiliate link in the description. Deposit $100 into your Webull account within 30 days to get a second free stock valued $12 to $1,400. If you are ready to get started building your credit, we recommend the Discover It card. Use our link in the description to get a $50 statement credit just by using your card in the first 3 months. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Not only does it help us make new content for you, but it also tells YouTube to share this content with others. How to grow credit. Steps to grow your credit score.